And we start with our question of the day. And this is what we're asking you this morning. So what action do you think should be taken against former Home Affairs Minister Malusi Gigaba in the wake of findings by the Portfolio Committee on Home Affairs that he was incorrect to grant early naturalization to members of the Gupta family? And we want to hear your views on this one at Morning Live SABC. That's how you can get in touch with us on Twitter and Facebook. And of course, we'll share some of your thoughts around this particular matter, your opinions as well, after 8 o'clock. But for now, of course, let's go on to some of the stories in our news diary. And these are some of the ones that we'll be tracking. So the Commission of Inquiry into allegations of state capture will continue hearing the testimony of former Denel chairperson Martie van Rensburg when it resumes this morning. Also, the National Assembly expected to consider the 8 names of persons recommended to serve as non-executive members on the SABC board. And an ANC mayor due to make a first appearance at the Umzimkhulu Magistrates Court in connection with the murder of former ANC Youth League Secretary Sindiso Makaqha. And South African Police Services Management is expected to brief Parliament on its safety plans for the upcoming elections. And Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan and the Eskom Board Chairperson Jabu Mabuza, they are expected to give an update on the current electricity supply problems faced by the power utility. So those are some of the stories on the diary that we'll be tracking. Let's take a look now at some of the top trending topics. So, hashtag President stuck on a train. So when I saw this picture, people were saying, meme alert, that's President Cyril Ramaphosa on a plane, on a train rather, not a plane. He's on a train in Pretoria. So this was a journey that was meant to take 45 minutes. The president was stuck on that train for 3 hours. And it turned out he did not alert PRASA that he would be making that particular train journey, so they were none the wiser. So the president got to experience exactly what everyday commuters experience on the train. It just stopped, and of course there were no announcements. They didn't know what was wrong, and the president got to experience that. But it happened with David Mabuza as well. And what has happened? And this is what people are asking. Will anything actually be done about it? Or is it just another bit of electioneering on the part of the president? So that's why that was trending. Hashtag president stuck on a train. And then hashtag stage 4. All right, this one's been with us since yesterday. And this is, of course, about Eskom and what's been happening with Eskom there. We're still on stage 4 load shedding, and we're in darkness most of the time, it would seem. But is this something that we should be getting used to? Are there any solutions in sight? Of course, we await the news and updates from Pravin Gordhan and Jabu Mabuza later on today regarding this particular matter. But there was something the president said yesterday that I actually wanted us to also just think about because I thought it was an interesting musing on the part of the president. And President Cyril Ramaphosa said that Eskom is South Africa's collective mistake, and we must fix it, and we must stick together. This is what the president had to say. And I wonder what your thoughts are on that. Do you agree with the president? This is our collective mistake. We must all take responsibility for it and fix it. That's what the president had to say about this. And then hashtag Sindiso Makaqha. And this, of course, as you heard there in the news, the mayor there of that municipality said to appear there in court today on the charges that will be put to him regarding Sindiso's murder. And of course also spoke yesterday to Thabiso Zulu, who was the whistleblower to whom Sindiso Makaqha actually entrusted some of the information which is believed to have led to his death. So quite a bit going on there, and no doubt that story will develop further throughout the day. So those are your trending topics this morning. All right, we're now going to get on to Rob Byrne.